Hello everyone, if you're new here, my name is Christina. Welcome to the channel. I'm so excited for today's video because I am setting up my Hobonichi. This is the A6 Avec. If you're new to planners, A6 is referencing the size 4.1 inches by 6.8 inches, which is relatively small compared to my A5. This is so tiny. Look at this. So tiny. And my MD Midori. Because this is, my planner is a chonker. But look at my MD Midori. That is tiny. But that's the reason why I am using this for 2024. I love how compact this is and how easy it would be just to toss this in my purse. Like, that's what I'm looking forward to. Like, carrying these around, this is a lot of work. Next, the word Avec actually means together in French, meaning this particular format is a planner split into two separate bindings. So you can carry them solo as you are using them or combine them in a cover. I decided to go with the Avec because I plan on using the Hobonichi as a journal, and I plan on filling it with photos, ephemera, stickers. I figured having the Avec would be easier on the binding and just the overall planner, and I personally like starting a new journal mid-year. So I kind of get to scratch that itch with this format. Let's move on to the flip through of this planner because, as some of you know, this is my first time purchasing a Hobonichi. And I'm just so impressed with everything. So here we have the cover page. With a year at a glance, we have yearly overviews for 2023, 2024, and 2025. This next section reminds me of a future log, like a place to jot down future dates, events, appointments, that sort of thing. I mean, you can also use this as a habit tracker. So even though this planner is an Avec, this runs from December 2023 all the way to March of 2024. So yeah, I thought maybe because this only runs from January to June that I would only have that in this future log section, but apparently not. I love this because right now in my planner, I'm in the phase where I don't have like next quarter at all. It's not set up in my planner or anything. And I have like events, appointments, plans, and things like that already set in place. And right now, I'm just jotting those things down on a piece of paper, whereas this is so much more organized when you have December from the previous year and then the current year that you're using it. It's just so nice. Like, look at this. I get January, February, March in 2025. Love it. After that is the monthly overview. And this section runs from December 2023 to, I believe, July 2024. Oh, yes, July. And then you get 2 pages of grid. Now, if I haven't already mentioned this, this planner is a daily planner. So the entries are daily entries. You do not get a weekly overview, just daily entries. You get time slots here to the left, and then you have this open area here for maybe jotting down the list, that sort of thing. Now, if you haven't already noticed, I do have the Japanese version of the Hobonichi Avec, and I preferred this layout. I think because I can't read this, it makes it even more minimal. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just something about the planner being in another language makes it even more of a blank canvas. I like that the information in this section doesn't scream the date and the day of the week. But yeah, now I'm curious about the second book, if there is a future log in this one and monthly overviews, like how long, how many do we get of those? So future log starts June 2024. Okay, May of 2025. And then the monthly overviews, June 2024, all the way up till January 2025. And then you get the daily entries. So now that you know the format, I want to share how I'll use this planner. As exciting as it would be to use this as my everyday planner, I plan on using this as a journal. When using my MD Midori this year, I shared how I was almost labeling my entries. I picked this up from Petite Gloom. I believe her name is Megan on YouTube, but there is this labeling system here that I have in the top left of my MD Midori. So the green dot sticker means my journal entries, white is memory planning, quotes are blue, research is yellow, and books is red. And I think I'm going to use that again in my Hobonichi. The stickers I'm using are these dot stickers, and you're gonna hate me for saying that I bought them from Daiso because not everyone has a Daiso where they live. But honestly, your best bet would probably be Amazon. I did go to stores like Target, Walmart, trying to find these dot stickers, and I could not find them. So I think Amazon would be the place. If I can find something similar, I will leave links down below. But yeah, I'm gonna recreate that key in my Hobonichi. Now, I don't think I'm going to memory plan in here, so I am gonna take away, I think I'm gonna take away the yellow. I don't really like the color yellow. It's a little jarring, especially when it's mixed up with these. If I could get rid of the red and just keep these three colors, I would. But I do need a fourth sticker, so I'll keep the red. The pen I'm using for the Hobonichi is the pen that we got for free. I believe you get this with every order of a planner. Well, actually, I don't know if you still get it now or if it's more so when they first released the planners in September. I really like the color of this casing. I appreciate too that there are different colored inks here. But then again, I'll probably only use the black. So I switched things around. Journal entries are still going to be green, quotes are still blue. I made books white, and then research / like commonplacing would be red. The chances of you seeing a journal entry next to a quote is very likely. Also a quote with a book, also a quote with a commonplace entry. So yeah. I think it was just the yellow. Like sometimes when you get like a red, yellow, and a green on 2 pages, it's just overkill. Like I don't really like the meshing of the yellow. Anywho, if you're hesitant about implementing a labeling system in your journal, one, it doesn't take that long, like getting used to something like this, because after some time, you don't really need the key anymore, and you're just popping in the stickers as you're filling out your entries. I did find this very useful when looking back on entries, and maybe I was looking for something specific, but and also if you're not feeling these colors, there are other dot stickers that match your aesthetic, so you can always do that. I like these colors because it's simple and it kind of goes with the Japanese aesthetic. So I kind of wanted to keep that. Speaking of dot stickers, let's move to the beginning of the planner, the future log section. And I apologize if this is not the future log section, but that's just what I've been calling it. If you were using this as a traditional planner, like I said earlier, you could use this as a future log, a habit tracker. But since I'm using this as a journal, I am going to use this section as a table of contents, or an area where I'll archive my entries. I have these matching dot stickers, but as you can see, they are significantly smaller than these. These are extra small, and I don't see a size, but you can tell these are really small compared to these. I love how you get so many in this pack. And that's another reason why I gravitated towards these, because these like almost primary colors I feel are easier to find than if I was randomly looking for a specific green, maybe like the cloth and paper stickers that I use. Like what if they discontinued those? Like it would break my heart that I didn't have enough stickers to last the year. But if I write an entry about books, a personal entry or commonplacing, there would be obviously a matching sticker here that would go in this table of contents section. Another thing that I have to mention is that even though this is a dated planner, I'm actually not going to use the dates as daily entries. Since the dates are less conspicuous, I'm using the dates to archive my entries. So 1/1, like 1/1, I'm gonna go to that here in the future log, and I'm gonna write out key. And then let's say 1/2. So this is 1/2 is a journal entry, which is a dot green sticker. I'm gonna pop this dot green here. And let's see if it fits. I'm not sure, I haven't tried it yet, but it kind of looks like it will. I hope. Okay, it's a little bigger than I'd like. Yeah, it's just a tad bit bigger. So this is what it looks like. It covers pretty much the entire square. But I think that'll be okay, because since I'm not using this as like a daily journal, let's say 1-2, this is a journal entry. Now, let's just say I'm in a writing mood and I want to write like 1, 2, 3, 4 pages of just venting or talking about my day or maybe something that I've learned. Now, I don't think the dot stickers will always be right next to each other. If I'm journaling from page 1-2 to 1-5, like this is all gonna stay blank. And then my next entry will be here 1-6. So yeah, that's essentially how my table of contents / archiving my entries will work. Hopefully that makes sense. Like, if I've lost you at some point, I will be journaling in this in my cozy planning diaries, those vlogs, and I think it'll be a lot easier to explain as I'm actually writing in an entry. And also you guys can just ask me in the comments about how this works. While journaling in my MD Midori A5, I enjoyed having margins. So I think I'm gonna continue that. I have a small margin here for the dot sticker. The bulk of the writing is here in the middle, and then I have a smaller section here to the right. I really enjoyed having margins, so I'm gonna continue that in my A6, although it's gonna be a little different because of the size. Obviously in the A5 you get a lot more room, so I don't think I'm gonna dedicate space to the dot sticker. Since my first one is going to be a journal entry, I'm just gonna pop this right there. So I will just journal around it. Now with this new journaling system, I will have 2 columns. I usually use a pencil to draw out the margins. However, I feel like there's already lines here. There's already a margin in place. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's a darker red line right here. And that is gonna be a margin. And then the bulk of the writing is gonna be here. So yeah, that's nice. I don't have to draw it out. The smaller column is going to be used for my annotations, my notes, footnotes, and then, like I said, this bigger section is the writing. I haven't even mentioned the monthly overview, but I'm going to be real with you all. I have no idea what I'll use this section for. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Please, I need a little guidance in this section. Now, some of you might say, oh, maybe you could use it for memory planning, although I'm gonna be using a Passion Planner Annual as my memory planner. I don't know, I could probably use the monthly overview as a gratitude section, but I have tried that before and it wasn't always consistent. So let me know if you guys have any ideas. I already mentioned this, but I do have a pencil board, which also works as a bookmark. So I'm gonna pop that in there. But I did buy a cover, so let's actually see how that looks. My reasons for purchasing a cover are because, I mean, I'm sure you've heard this before, but the color of the covers are not pretty. Like, I could probably deal with the baby blue, like just carrying this as it is, but this yellow, what is up with this yellow? Not cute. So I just bought a very simple black faux leather cover. Let me take this out. It comes with 2 ribbons. You can use that as a bookmark. And then there are a ton of pockets, but let me pop this in first. There are credit card holders, and there are a ton of bigger pockets. So this here is a pocket. On the other side, we have like this open pocket here, and then a bigger pocket behind it. And then I believe there's a pocket behind this. And I think that's where I'm gonna put my dot stickers, maybe, of the cover. Actually, I don't know about that because you can still see a little bit of the blue. But you know what? The back of the planner works. Just gonna slide this here. There we go. Oh my gosh, look how pretty she is. Oh my goodness. I love it. I did think it was weird that there are 2 pen loops and not a button for keeping this together. However, I learned recently that that's exactly what the pen loops are for. You put the pen in both of the pen loops. I will no longer be using my MD Midori. This was for 2023, and now I have moved to a much smaller journal. Before I end this video, it is time to reveal the stationery item included in my 12 days of planning giveaway. And that item is the cloth and paper essentials pouch. Adored using mine. I still have it, and if you're an aesthetically driven person like myself, you can achieve that with this pencil case. It is gorgeous when you have all of your supplies in here. Now, if you'd like to win this item plus the other 11 stationery items in the giveaway, please be sure to comment below. What lessons have you learned this year? Now, if you'd like a better chance, there are opportunities for additional entries. All you have to do is watch the other videos in this series and answer those questions. But that is it for today. I'll have more details about the giveaway in the description below. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.